Good evening. My name is Jack Nash. I am the acting chair of the Board of Appeals, Board of Zoning Appeals. I call this meeting to order, and will the secretary please call the roll?
Board Member Copeland. Board Member Forbes.
Present.
Board Member Gale.
Present.
Board Member Nash.
Present.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. Okay. Everybody has received their packets, and do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and then everybody has the packet still, and I need a motion to approve the agenda. Turn your phone on.
It's my watch.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. We're going to alter from the regular schedule because we have some new business that has to be taken care of before we proceed to the next, to the appeals. First, we're going to have to nominate a chairman because our old chair has decided to back away from public service after he has been in public service for decades. So I'm the one that gets to make the motion for a new chair. And I would like to nominate Jamie Forbes.
I accept the nomination.
Do we have to have a second?
Yes.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye. Do you vote on it, or,
We already did.
okay? Opposed?
None?
Okay. I didn't hear everybody say aye.
Neither.
No, you
Yeah.
had three people.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can't vote for herself.
And I'll second
Oh,
it.
okay,
So-
gotcha. Now that makes sense. I forgot that part.
Now we welcome Ms. Forbes as our new chair.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. The function of this board is to provide zoning flexibility. The action of the board can be an interpretation, which involves an interpretation of the zoning code text or a zoning district boundary. We may also issue a variance, which is an appeal to vary from the strict application of the zoning code. This meeting is videotaped, so it's important that only one person may speak at a time, and the audience observe respect for the speaker. When the appeal in which you are interested is called, please come forward to the podium and allow the board a moment to review the material, after which you may give your name and address to the secretary. After the appellant's presentation, anyone interested in the appeal may come forward, give his or her name and address to the secretary. Please make your comments brief and to the point. Speakers shall not ask questions of specific board members. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes and may only speak once. The board will discuss the appeal, vote, and continue to the next appeal, which we only have one today. The affirmative vote of 2/3 of the board, or 3 votes, shall be necessary to decide in favor of an appeal. The action of the board is final. The only relief is through the court. Are there any questions? Seeing none, the secretary will call our first appeal.
So the first appeal is J23-0204. We've received an application from American Outlaw Association for a variance request to exceed the fence height requirements. There was a fence placed in their yard. The zoning ordinance limits the size or height of the fence to 6 foot above ground, and the fence that was put in there was approximately 7 to 8 feet tall, and so they are requesting a variance.
Okay. We will now open the public hearing to consider the request. Is there anyone here who would like to speak on this? I would. So just come up and give your name and your address. So we can take
Yes,
notes.
my name is Dave Oberdorf, and I'm talking about the address, 1903 Durant Street, Saginaw, Michigan.
Your address.
Oh, it is 1471 Calmac Court, Bay City, Michigan.
Cool, thank you.
I'd like to ask for the variance, because it's for our safety, security. We're a motorcycle club. We have a school bus stop now that just started at our driveway. So families are picking their kids up and stuff there, and, you know, there's no reason for, you know, kids to see anything or do anything. Not we're doing anything wrong, but just with that, we also got some issues. We had 2 arsons now. We just had one just this week, which did quite a bit of damage to our property. The first one, they came through the chain fenced area and lit the deck on fire. This time, they came through the back, basement window. Plus, it makes the community, the neighborhood a lot cleaner. The back, one side of our property is full of a couple abandoned houses. There's overgrown trees, animals everywhere. We're constantly cleaning up that area, but the animals are still getting everywhere. So we understand that it is over. I misread the law. I thought a commercial was 8, but we're commercial and residential, so it's 6. But, I'm a combat veteran. So I suffer from PTSD. I'm disabled, and I have a lot of veteran brothers that come and they love the fence. They feel secure there. They come for just reassurance and hanging out and talk about their problems. And our doors are always open to the veterans too. So that wasn't the plan for the fence, but it's really made a difference in their lives too. So I just request that we can keep our fence where it's at now.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Is there anyone else who would like to? Please come on up.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Reginald Jackson. Address is 121 North Woodbridge Street, apartment 2-7, Saginaw, Michigan, 48602. And I am also a veteran, 100% disabled, and like to speak on behalf of the property, which is the fence. Like I said, we're not trying to hide anything. But in this day, in this climate, we're talking about safety. Everyone is scared. Mama is scared. Grandma is scared. Even the goldfish in the tank is scared. We feel safe there. We would humbly ask that you approve the distance of the oversight of the 6 foot to the 8 foot or whatever the case may be. Thank you, and you all have a blessed day.
Thank you for your comments. All right. Might I hear a motion and then we can discuss?
You have to
Oh,
ask
sorry.
two
Are
more
there-
times, yeah.
Are there any other folks that wish to comment on this case? Is there anyone else who would like to comment?
So I did receive a call
Okay.
from another neighbor, David Reed, 1821 North Mason. He feels as though the fence is an improvement. He did not feel that there was anything wrong with it,
Okay,
was his comment.
wonderful. All right, is there anyone else who would like to comment on this case? Is there anyone else who would like to comment on this case? Is there anyone else who would like to comment on this case? All right, I would like to close the public hearing.
That has to be done by vote.
Oh, okay. Would anyone make a motion to close the public hearing, please?
Motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion passes. The public hearing is now closed. If we have a motion, we can discuss this.
I would like to make a motion that we approve the
Okay,
request.
Second.
do I hear a second? Wonderful. So now we'll open it up for discussion.
The one thing I noticed was somebody has a Marine license plate. Terrible. Navy all the way. That was the only comment.
Appreciate that, and thank you for the rides on your trips.
I didn't have that kind. Then are we gonna vote on it then?
Does anyone else have any more discussion? Okay, wonderful. All in favor of passing the zoning ordinance, say aye.
So each commissioner has to
Oh, right.
vote
I apologize.
either yea or nay.
Roll call.
And give their reason for.
All right. If you want to proceed with roll call?
Sure. Board Member Copeland,
I vote yay to approve. My reasoning is, hearing from the community, they feel that this has actually been a benefit to the beautification of their neighborhood, as well as those citizens who share tonight. They feel that this is a safety, and I do think having them redo this will cause a financial burden, that as a community, they actually appreciate the fence.
Board Member Forbes.
I vote in support as well. I feel like this continues the continuity within the neighborhood and will bring a positive visual impression in the neighborhood.
Board Member Gale.
I vote to approve, and I think it looks good to me. It's physically attractive.
Board Member Nash.
I vote to approve. I think it enhances the safety of everybody involved. And that area is kind of a really mixed use between residential business. And I even think a train used to run through there at one time, so I think it just enhances the whole neighborhood.
All right, motion was approved.
Wonderful. Thank you for your investment, and I'm sorry to hear about the fire. That's really unfortunate. All right, is there any, oh, wait. I'm getting it together, guys, I promise. The purpose of the public comment period is to address the board. Speakers shall address the remarks to the board as a whole. Remarks shall be addressed to individual board members. Shall not be addressed to individual board members, city staff, or the audience. Speakers may ask general questions about the subject of their presentation. All such questions will be referred to city staff for appropriate follow-up. Speakers shall not ask questions of specific board members. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes and may only speak once. Speakers should limit their remarks to business within the jurisdiction of the board. Is there any public comment today? Should I ask 3 times? All right, I see no public comment. Just want to go overboard if needed. Is there any old business?
Okay.
Seeing no old business, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned.